The amber reading light is one of those small purchases that I made a long time ago, and it's one of the best purchases that I've ever made. I actually own two, one for home and one for work, and I've bought several more for other people as gifts. And one of the things I really like about this more than anything else is the battery life. The battery on this lasts forever. I've used it for weeks at a time without a charge, and it's lasted with no issues. When you do charge it up, it's really easy. There's just a small charging port here in the back, and it charges up really quick, and then you're ready to go. The other thing, it's very basic and simple to operate. Just clip this onto the back of your book. Even if you have a paper-bound book, just bundle together some of the pages, maybe 20, 30 pages, and clip it on there, and it holds great. I really like that it has a kind of a longer, very flexible neck that can kind of go in any direction in case you're reading a really thick or long book. You're not going to have to worry about it barely peeking over the top. The other thing that I really like about this is if you're a nighttime reader in bed and your partner is next to you, instead of having a light, if I'm going to point it your way and it's straight at you, you can kind of angle it away from them depending on which side they're sleeping on, right? So instead of just having the light shining flat onto you, just angle it one way or the other, and it makes it a little bit better for them. Now, there are 3 different settings. There's kind of a low, a medium, and a high. And here in a second, what I'll do is I'll turn off the lights and turn on this so you can get an idea of how bright the low, medium, and high is. The one thing that I wish they did differently with this is that I wish they would have added a 4th setting, a lower setting. And I'll show you here in just a second. Because even at the lowest setting, if you're in a pitch black room or at least a very dark room and your partner is very sensitive to light, now if there's no partner there, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's still pretty bright. I wish they had an even lowest setting. But for what it is, it's still a great purchase. And like I said, if need be, you can just kind of angle it away from them one way or the other. And it does help quite a bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off my office lights. Okay, so it's completely dark in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the light shining on my face. I'm going to start with the lowest setting. This is low, so you have an idea of what this is. Medium and high. So you can see there's a pretty big difference, but even on the lowest setting, it still has some light that if you're in a dark room, it can be disruptive to somebody else that's there. Let me turn these lights back on. But all in all, really, you're not going to go wrong with this. If you're a nighttime reader or somebody that has to do a lot of things at night and you don't want to have bright lights that are going to wake people up, this is a great purchase for you.